try to make it as simple as you can. Obviously, I'm still gonna leave all the dialogue just so I can make it easier to follow along, and I'm not just skipping through all of it like most people do here on YouTube. But regardless, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let you hear it. But first of all, you know, want to go through these. These parts doesn't really matter because you'll hear it yourself. But as you can see, there's like little badges on the left. That's basically just checking the wounds. So you're gonna have to click through all of those. And if you want to skip through that part, you can, and skip to the part where I have to. I'm actually in the process of healing them. But you might want to stick around, watch it for yourself, just in case, so you don't skip over anything important. That being said, I'll shut up and you can hear the dialogue. I'll come back if it's need be.
The best way to cauterize the wound is with gunpowder. I'll just pour a little right on the wound. And now to light it. Oh, Christ. Oh, what a stench. Damned fever. Didn't even wake up. The poor bloke's at death's door. At any rate, the wound's cauterized. It won't be festering now. I have to change his bandage. I'll just tighten it a little here. There we are. Tear it off, tie it up, and we're done. That looks good. And that takes care of the bandaging.
So right here, I know the healer says something about using a marigold potion or concoction to heal a fever, but obviously you're gonna use the fever tentacum here. And I was stuck, I'm not gonna lie, for a little bit because I was a little iffy about like being wrong or whatever. But obviously the fever tentacum is obviously to heal fevers, and if you press triangle, you have further in-depth, you know, info on it that you can see, and which you'll see later in the video. But regardless, that's the one you're gonna use.
All right, this should help. I'll lift his head up a little so he doesn't choke. He didn't drink much and fell back asleep. Oh well, what can you do? Well, that's that. Well, I did all I can do. That won't fester anymore. And I reckon his fever will break soon enough. You'll soon be better, God willing. Does anything hurt, Mark?
I'm all right.
You're talking bollocks. Let me take a look at your wounds.
I'm just really tired. I need some sleep. Leave me alone and go and treat someone.
You threw up and you got a bloody wound on your left leg. And you're talking nonsense. I'll take a look at your head.
Come on, I'm fine.
Is there a cut under all that blood on your head? You've got a cut and some bruising. You took a hard hit to the head, didn't you?
What do I know? It was one hit.
I see you've got a cut on your leg.
Aye, but that's nothing.
It could get infected. It'll have to be treated. Maybe a strong elixir would do the trick.
Is that really necessary?
Even a healing potion isn't a cure-all.
Come on, I'm fine. Don't waste your time on me.
All right. I reckon I know what...
So we're on to the second guy, but right here all you have to do is just tell him to, you're going to clean his wounds and tell him not to fall asleep because he has a head injury, so if he falls asleep, he's most likely going to be passing away, and you don't want that. You want to keep some of the men alive for the next day, and essentially all you're going to do is just dress the wound,
I'll try to treat you.
and that's it. That's literally all you have to do, and you can just walk away. So, as you're going to see right here in a second.
I'm going to dress your wound. I'll just wrap it around here and tie it up here.
Sakura.
Finished.
Not even worth mentioning.
I reckon we're done. I treated you the best
I
cleaned and bandaged it for you.
I'm really tired. I don't want any bugs, thanks.
So as you see, he's delirious, he's talking
Talking
nonsense,
nonsense.
but that's simple as that. That's all you
Hopefully
have
the
to do.
treatment will
He's
work.
not that injured. And now you're gonna go on to the last one, which is gonna be a little bit more harder on
Yeah.
the skill check, but
Aye,
it's gonna be the longest
yes.
definitely
You've got a
when talking to
bruise
him.
on your chest
But
and some dried
again, just
blood.
follow along with me,
Oh,
and it'll make it a lot
that
more
doesn't
easier.
sound so bad, does it?
No, but you also have a pretty swollen ankle.
And what can we do about that?
I don't know yet. I'll have to take a closer look at it first. Let me have a look at your chest. Your ribs aren't just bruised. You've got a gash as well.
And what about it?
It's not too serious. I'll just have to clean the wound before bandaging it. Otherwise, you could get an ugly infection. I'll take a look at your foot. It's quite swollen.
How bad is it?
Nothing too serious. You just sprained your ankle. If we bandage it up nice and tight, you should be on your feet by tomorrow.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
All right. I think I know what's wrong with you, Svert. Your ankle just needs to be bound. But I'll also have to clean, stitch up, and bandage that wound on your chest. A buck's blood potion would do you good. Or at least some chamomile for your ankle.
It sounds like I just might pull through. But a drink would really hit the spot. I'm thirsty as hell. Could you get me something?
Let's get
No, I
to
don't
it.
think it really matters. If
I'm
you
gonna
want to give
treat
him the
you.
wine first, you can.
alright.
As personally
Do
did
what you
it at
have
the
to.
end.
Just
That doesn't
make
really
it
matter.
quick.
It just gives me more faith in each other. Yeah, so I don't think that really matters. I end up doing it at the end. So what you want to do, well, at least what I did first was obviously sewing up the wound because that's the most important part before he ends up dying. Then you're gonna rub something on his ankle, and then from there you wanna address the
I'll
wounds.
have to sew up that wound on you.
Make it quick, before I shit myself from the pain.
I'll just make a few quick stitches.
Christ!
Damn it! Stop squirming around, Zverk. One more knot. There we go.
Mother of God! That wasn't exactly painless, mate.
I'll rub some of this decoction.
You think that will help?
This should help the swelling go down.
Oh, it feels better already.
I'll bind that ankle of yours and bandage your chest. There. I'll wrap it up like this and tie it up here.
Sakura! Well then, is that it?
All done. Now just don't make any sudden movements, Zverk.
Thanks. It seems to be holding well.
Well, that's the dressing done. Now for the rest. I'll give you something to drink.
About fucking time. Some wine would be nice.
Again, I didn't have
Or at
any
least
strong
some
stuff.
ale.
Only had drink water, moonshine. I should probably give him the moonshine, but regardless, it doesn't really matter what you give him. I just gave him a Saber Snap because I wasn't really using him at the moment. And with that being said, that's gonna be the end. We're coming close to the end. We have one more surprise at the
This'll
end
have to do.
for you guys
Damn
that
it.
can come out, but I'm not gonna play it. You're gonna have to do it for
Get
yourself.
something better.
But it's gonna basically hint towards it.
Alright.
Anyways, if it does help you
That's
out,
all, Zverk.
again, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. If not, if you don't
treated your
subscribe,
wounds.
drop a like. It's free,
The best thing you can
and I
do
really
now is
appreciate
get
it. It helps
some
the channel
sleep.
out. With
Christ.
that being said, if you guys love this
You
game
really
and it's ruining
are a
your life
good
like it is
healer.
for me,
I feel
which I had to take a
better
break because I
already.
was trying to play The
Really?
Witcher as
Thanks
well,
a
because
lot.
I'm a noob at The Witcher, first time playing it. I finally got it. If you guys want to see something like that or watch me stream it, that being said, hope you guys enjoy this. Again, your support would be greatly appreciated. Follow me on Twitch. I'm
tried to
AmaterasuNinja,
treat
same
all
name
the
as this channel.
wounded.
And with that being
What
said,
do
have a
you
wonderful
mean
day.
you
I'll see you in the
tried?
next one. Peace out,
It
dudes.
wasn't easy, but I managed to treat all the wounded. I hope they'll be all right.
Great. The rest is in God's hands. There's nothing more we can do. Thanks, Henry. I'll go and have a look at the wounded later. Now you should take care of yourself. Here, this might come in handy.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need. This was left over.
Are you finished for today?
Work like this is never finished. But you have to know when enough is enough. Otherwise it'll drive you mad.
It's tough seeing people you know and care about in such a state.
You can't let it get to you. Neither the good or the bad. If you don't think about who's lying in front of you, you can focus better on what you need to do.
So isn't there anyone here who you really care about?
No. That is, not anymore. But enough of all that. I'd like to think about something else.
Let's go and get something to drink so we can forget about it.
It sounds good. But if the men saw me tipsy, I'd never hear the end of it. The best thing we can do is go to sleep. If you like, there's a free bed in the cabin. The
Side
wind
note,
blows through the gaps.
what a little harlot.
But if you don't mind a bit of a squeeze, we'll be warm this evening. I'll come and see you when you go to bed. At least this day will have a happier ending.
Like I said one more time, follow me on Twitch, AmaterasuNinja, same name as this channel. And I hope to see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day as always. I love you people. Stay close, stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, deuces.